Today I thought we need to talk about the European Centre for Press and Media Freedom and their Kosovo representative, Flutura Kusari. Let's set the record straight. While Kusari is often cited as a media law expert, the truth is she's not a journalist, and her public conduct shows a consistent misunderstanding of journalism, its role and its ethics. Time after time, she has publicly sided with the interest of the Devolli Corporation, a powerful oligarchic player in Kosovo, even when their media outlet Klan Kosova violated the country's legal and constitutional framework. Klan Kosova is registered in Serbia, not in Kosovo, and it uses Serbian state labels when referring to Kosovan cities like Đakovica, Serbia, instead of Đakova, Kosovo. That's not a typo, that's a political position. When Kosovo's government raised valid concerns, Kusari responded not with legal clarity, but with accusations claiming it was government interference in press freedom. There is no evidence, none, that the government of Kosovo has interfered with editorial policy or press freedom in Kosovo. Klan Kosova's editorial line, however, has consistently reflected the language of Kremlin-aligned Serbian narratives, mocking Kosovo's sovereignty, downplaying Serbia's aggression, and attempting to delegitimize Kosovo's constitutional institutions. In September 2023, during a Serbian-backed armed incursion into northern Kosovo, a scenario disturbingly reminiscent of Crimea, a Kosovan police officer was killed. Kusari publicly blamed the government of Kosovo, not the aggressor. Even more troubling, Kusari has a pattern of blocking those who challenge her, even when the disagreement is polite, civil and evidence-based. That includes me, a journalist who posed fair and factual questions about her public statements. But what's most concerning is this. Although Flutura Kusari is widely recognized for her opposition to SLAPP lawsuits, she has in Kosovo submitted legal complaints against ordinary citizens who've publicly disagreed with her. Multiple citizens have raised concerns that these actions feel intended to intimidate dissent, using legal instruments to silence critical voices. This is, at the very least, raises serious questions about credibility and consistency, especially from someone promoted by the European Centre for Press and Media Freedom. It is deeply troubling that the ECPMF has failed to scrutinize its own representatives in Kosovo, and it is alarming to see international organizations like Reporters Without Borders echo Kusari's talking points, claiming without substantial evidence that Kosovo's government is threatening press freedom. The claim is demonstrably untrue, it is unfounded, and it's not based on verifiable facts. As someone who monitors the media landscape in Kosovo closely, let me be clear. The Republic of Kosovo has not interfered with free press or expression. If anything, it has allowed actors posing as media to operate freely, even when they propagate disinformation aligned with Russian doctrine, including psychological manipulation and strategic narrative warfare. These outlets work to erode public trust, to create confusion, and to undermine democracy. And some individuals, including Kusari, have played a role in enabling these voices under the guise of press freedom. What's especially disturbing is the public support and legitimization Kusari receives from diplomatic actors like the German ambassador in Kosovo, support that emboldens a narrative increasingly aligned with actors working against Kosovo's territorial integrity and independence. This is not about protecting press freedom. This is about weaponizing press freedom language to shield political and oligarchic interests. It is time to say it plainly. The narrative being pushed does not defend journalism, it distorts it, it undermines it, and puts Kosovo's democratic future at real risk. This is all from me, Vudi Jamshidi. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope somebody at the ECPMF will see this and pay some attention, reflection, and possibly start to consider to scrutinize claims coming from their representative, Ms. Kusari.